That's why I'm checked. Oh, wait. I got levels now. Go ahead, Mike.
Up to bat, number 10, Logan Rumble.
We welcome you to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, streaming live on the Region Sports Network here at Lake Central High School. Back here with coverage of high school softball as the Penn Kingsmen are set to play the Lake Central Indians. Michael Brenner here on site. We're in the middle of the top of the first inning. We've had a little bit of a audio issues, so we're fixing those issues. We'll give you the starting lineup here for the Penn Kingsmen in just a moment. There are 2 outs here in the top of the first inning with a single had by Ava Zachary, and now we've got Logan Rumble up to the plate. Right fielder today for the Penn Kingsmen. In 33 games last season, hit .437, 21 extra base hits. She's looking to get one of those here in this at-bat. That one on the outer edge of the strike zone for a strike. So 2-1 at the count here to Rumble. As we're ready to rumble here on the Region Sports Network. Maddie Such in the circle today defensively and in the pitching spot here for Lake Central. 2-1 pitch. On the outside part, runner goes. The tag not going to be in time. And Zachary is down for a stolen base. She had 24 last season. And gets going here so far in this one here against Maddie Such and Lake Central. So back here with Logan Rumble. That'll be Zachary's first stolen base. I take that back. 3rd stolen base of the season. This one comes inside. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the inside part of the plate for a called strike. So full count here to Rumble. Oh, I'm sorry. 2-2 the count here, according to the home plate umpire. And the pitch. That's called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. So no damage done here in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Lake Central coming up. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Of Penn 0, Lake Central 0.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual card, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
And we welcome you back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go bottom of the first inning here at Lake Central. It's time to introduce the starting pitchers for today's game. That means we turn to the Enigenberg Exteriors Home Improvement Hurlers for today, presented by Enigenberg Exteriors. For the visiting team, the Penn Kingsmen, they will have the number 3, I believe a looks like a left-handed pitcher here. Comes in with a record of 8-3 of season ago with a 3.33 ERA. It is Olivia Signorino in the circle today for the Penn Kingsmen. We'll give you that Lake Central starting lineup in just a moment. That one comes inside as it will be Kate Renshin to lead things off for Lake Central, followed by Michaela Van Vossen and Jessie Del Toro. In the middle of the lineup, batting cleanup, Lexi Iwema, Taylor Schaefer, and then Tegan Tripp. Rounding out the lineup, the designated player today, Izzy Kalinsky, followed by Maddie Wainwright and Peyton Martin. The 1-0 pitch misses in there for a strike. Got to get adjusted here. A little delayed on the strike call. So 1-1 the count here to Kate Renshin. left-hander. Pitch misses low for ball 2. Defensively for Penn, Kronwitter, Hanna, and Rumble in the outfield from left to right. Zachary at third, Rudge at short, Beaver at second, Wood at first. DeWiggins behind the plate as this one picked up to Beaver, and a bad throw gets away from Wood, and Wrenchin heading all the way down to second base. So we'll go E4 on that one. That allows Wrenchin to get all the way to second base and into scoring position. Not too shabby to start off if you're Lake Central.
Up to bat, number 17, Michaela Van Vossen.
So now the junior, the second baseman for today, Michaela Van Vossen in this Lake Central lineup, trying early on here to get on the scoreboard. Back on Tuesday, their home opener against the Munster Mustangs, Lake Central put up a 4-spot in that first inning. Would like to do a lot of the same as that one in there for a strike. So 0-1 at the count here on Van Vossen. Committed to DePaul, so a couple years until the Blue Demons get to see Michaela Van Vossen. That pitch fouled away, gets out of play and into the neighborhood behind us. I'm meaning to ask, did the neighbors hold the softballs ransom out there? Did the neighbors hold the softballs ransom, like make you pay for them twice? This one lifted in the air to left center, back, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast from Michaela Van Vossen puts Lake Central up 2-0 here in the top of the first. So 2-0 Lake Central off the bat of Michaela Van Vossen. She had 26 extra base hits last year. Give her one already here today. She had 2 singles in Tuesday's opener, along with a walk, and now she gets a home run here in game number 2 of the season for both these teams. Penn 1-0, Lake Central 1-0, and not to mention these are 2 of the top teams in the state of Indiana in Class 4A for softball. Penn ranked number 2, Lake Central number 4. This one on a line to left. Almost caught there at third base, but it's going to be a single for Del Toro. Just off of the glove of Zachary. Couldn't quite squeeze the glove around the softball. And then by the time Rudge was able to pick it up, it was already too late. Del Toro had scampered all the way down to first base in time. This will bring up Lexi Iwema. Center fielder today for the Lake Central Indians. Signorino, this one lined into center. This will hit the base of the wall. Del Toro makes the turn around third. She will stop and hold up, and Lexi Iwema gets a double. 2 runners in scoring position for the Indians. They're putting on the offensive display here in the first inning. As Taylor Schaefer, recent commit to Appalachian State, will dig in here. Got to get our first pitch forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Today's forecast, very comfortable 53 degrees, a little overcast skies. The sun is trying to peek out a little bit here, but it's doable here at Lake Central today. That pitch into Schaefer for ball 1. Our umpires today, Gregory Serbenta and Jason Schupert. So runners on second and third. No outs here in this inning as this one fouled away. This will get into the neighborhood. Lake Central has already had their first 4 hitters reach base of some kind here today. And now number 5 looking to try to do the same thing. This one on a line down the right field line, but it'll be foul. Schaefer, the senior shortstop on this Lake Central squad. Mentioned some of the numbers for Signorino last year. 18 games, 8-3 with a 3.33 ERA. Pitched 63 innings, giving up 30 earned runs on 43 hits. Walked 50, struck out 90. That one misses outside, so 2-0 or 2-2 the count here to Schaefer. 33 games last year, hit .420. 19 extra base hits. Drove in 32. She's looking for a couple here. That one misses outside, gets away from DeWiggins just a little bit. Nothing, no harm, no foul, though. Runners stay right where they are as that sun's starting to peek through a little bit out to our left. Lights are taking effect here at Lake Central, though. This one on the ground and through. One run will score. They're going to throw home. Here comes the second run in to score, and down to second goes Schaefer. So a 2 RBI double for Schaefer. So already today, Lake Central 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position. And it's been an extra base hits fest so far. Reach via the air, 2-run home run, single, double, double. And now Tegan Tripp comes to the plate. Tegan Tripp on Tuesday hit a 2-run home run. Meeting in the circle right now just to try to calm the nerves maybe just a little bit.
Up to bat, number 21.
So here comes the junior Tegan Tripp. Plays first base for the Indians. Should be taking her talents to Virginia Tech in a few years. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. That one on the outer edge for a strike, so 1-1 at the count. Be sure to stay connected with all things Region Sports by supporting and following us on social media. We're always active on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, and online at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we're proud to still be the only game in town. As this one fouled back behind us here in the press box. Glad you've joined us here on a Thursday evening. Michael Brenner here at Lake Central, along with Justin Cole, working the production, feverishly making sure that sound is good for you on the other end of our receivers. Clint Klaus working the camera. This one on the ground to third base. Zachary picks it up, throws across the diamond, gets one, back over to third. Not going to be in time. So kind of sacrificing to move the runner over. Not an official sacrifice, but moves the runner over. So not an unproductive out. We'll call it a productive out. Nice play by Zachary, though, to stay with that one. So one away here in the first. 4 already in. One over there at third base. Here comes Izzy Kalinsky. She's the designated player today for Lake Central. 30 games last year, had 13 extra base hits. Drove in 16. The next offering misses for ball 2. So 2-0 here to Izzy Kalinsky, senior on this Lake Central team. 0 for 3, so still looking for her first knock of the season here. This one lifted out in the air to right. Drifting back, it'll one-hop the wall. There's the first knock of the season. She makes the turnaround second, and she's in at third as the ball gets away. And they'll keep her right there at third base. Another run comes around to score for Lake Central. It is 5-0 here in the first.
Up to bat, number 24, Maddie Wainwright.
So an RBI triple for Izzy Kalinsky. If you're going to get your first knock of the season, make it count, right? Get a triple. And drive in a run. Lake Central, 3 of 4 already with runners in scoring position, and we are going to see an early pitching change here. As for the Penn Kingsmen, it'll be number 19, Caitlin Denny, to come in and pitch. So we'll step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Our hero, Lantern Man, faces off against a nefarious insurance swindler.
I'll trick them into a contract and just keep raising the rates.
Luckily, they can make a call to Crow Company's Lantern Man. He's always ready to protect families from the insurance swindler.
I can easily defeat your overpriced policies. Fair prices always prevail when you call me, the Crow Company's Lantern Man.
Crow Company's insurance professionals, Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Maddie Wainwright going to come up here. Lake Central already sending their 8th batter to the plate here in this first inning in a matchup against the Penn Kingsmen. You got 2 top 5 teams, top 4 teams even at that, duking it out here at Lake Central. Penn comes in at number 2, Lake Central at number 4, and Lake Central's already put up a 5 spot, looking for more here. With a runner on third, only 1 away. It's Caitlin Denny now in the circle. And now 0-2 on Maddie Wainwright. 24 games last year, hit .512, 7 extra base hits. She drove in at 19. She would like to drive in 1 right here if she can, but Penn looking to try to get an out. This one going to be fouled off the screen. They do have 1 away here in the first. Waiting for the umpire to get into position here. He's ready. Now everyone's going to dig in here. Pitch misses outside, so 1-2 the count. Again, runner on third. 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Just getting going here at Lake Central. Sun continues to peek its way through the clouds and land right on this softball diamond, as that's going to be considered a ball. So 2-2 is a close pitch. I'm sure Denny was hoping for that one. Kicks and fires the next one. This one, it skips in. So just like that, you got a full count here to Maddie Wainwright. One of those situations where you're kind of looking for a pitch kind of in one spot. If it's in that spot, you might go for it. If it's not, you're going to be probably holding yourself up maybe just a little bit. This one on the ground, left side, picked up by Rudge, over to first for the out. Another run comes around to score. So the 2 outs for Lake Central have been productive outs. One of them with an RBI, but moving the runners along is the important part. So Peyton Martin comes up now. Nobody on. 2 away, but 6 already in here in the first inning. First pitch comes inside on Martin, the sophomore. Going to be patrolling left field today for the Indians when they get back out there. Appreciate you tuning in from wherever you may be tuned in from. Weather improving as we speak. Talked about the weather being in the 50s and overcast. Well, that's starting to clear up a little bit. That sun is peeking through and it's looking good. Swing and a miss on that one. So 1-1 the count here. On a line down the right field line, but this will get out foul, heading toward the baseball field. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses downstairs. So 2-2. This one right back to the screen. Good battle here for the sophomore against Denny. Denny, a junior on this Penn Kingsman team. Lake Central won the regular season matchup last year at this time. Close margin. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. First strikeout of the day for Lake Central hitting. But they send all 9 to the plate in the first inning, and they score 6 times. We go to the second at 6-0 Lake Central. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the top of the 6th inning. If you're a Lake Central fan, the news is really good. You're up 6-0 after 1. But Penn is a very good team, and they're looking to get some damage done themselves. We'll give you the starting lineup here in just a moment as Phoebe Wood is up to the plate. And that's in there for a strike. So Izzy Hanna, Camille Beaver, and Ava Zachary were the first 3 hitters in the lineup. Logan Rumble in the middle, along with Phoebe Wood, and then Peyton Dwiggins, Tegan Molesky, and then Shannon Rudge, along with Ashlyn Kronwitter, round out the lineup for Penn, as this one fouled back to the screen. So quickly 0-2 on Wood. So Wood right there in the middle of the lineup, the number 5 hitter. Again, do apologize for the audio issues we had at the very beginning of the broadcast, but our man Zach Cole was able to figure it out. The troubleshooter. That's going to be your new nickname. We're going to call you the troubleshooter. I always try to find a nickname for somebody here in the Region Sports Network. And a strikeout again. Already the 4th strikeout for Maddie Such.
Up to bat, number 11, Peyton Dwiggins.
And we do have our Ennigenburg Exteriors hurlers for today for the home team. It is the right-hander, Maddie Such, again for Lake Central in the circle. Comes in already with a record of 1-0 here in 2025. Swing and a miss by the hitter, Peyton Dwiggins, the catcher. Maddie Such last year in 21 appearances went 15-1. Just above a 1.30 ERA. She had 148 strikeouts, 25 walks. That was about a 6-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio last season. And then on Tuesday, she struck out, I didn't write the exact amount here, she struck out 14 on Tuesday. This one lined it into left for a knock, the second knock of the day for the Kingsmen. So this will bring up Tegan Maliski. And we got a conversation taking place. Head coach for Penn, Beth Zachary, having a conversation with the home plate umpire. I believe we're having a courtesy runner. Did not see the number down there yet. We'll wait till they turn. See who that courtesy runner is. This one on the ground is short. Flipped to second for one, and not going to be in time to make the play at first base. Still trying to get the name of that courtesy runner out there, even though didn't get to spend much time over there. But Maliski switches spots with her. Nice play by Schaefer, though, to flip that one to Van Bossen in time. And now Shannon Rudge, the shortstop, comes up for Penn. This one comes in, and it's going to hit Rudge in the hand. So she's going to be able to take first base there. So a hit by pitch puts a runner in scoring position. Ashlyn Kronwitter will come up here, left fielder today for Penn. So runners on first and second, 2 away here in the top of the second inning. Again, we appreciate Ennigenberg Exteriors letting us know who our pitchers are for today. Experienced roofing and siding contractors serving Indiana, Illinois, and Tennessee. Visit them on the web at ebergexteriors.com. That's Berg with a U, ebergexteriors.com. So Kronwitter again from the left side. Set to attend Indiana University, Indianapolis. When her time here at Penn has completed, which will be at the end of this softball season. Here's the pitch. Runner down to, or throw down to second. Catch that runner over there. Maddie had to get out of the way of that one. Sun continuing to splash on the field. Not sure if the fielders are really ready for that one quite yet, just because of kind of sneaking in on them there. We thought maybe they didn't need their sunglasses. Now they're going to need them. This one slapped kind of to the Lake Central dugout. So still 1-2 the count here. 2 away here in the inning. And Kronwitter will step back in, trying to get some runs offensively here for Penn. Such rocks back, delivers, swing and a miss. 5th strikeout for Maddie Such. That is 19 strikeouts already on the season through 9 innings. You are watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With 40 years of experience serving Indiana, Illinois, and Tennessee, Ennigenberg Exteriors has only had one goal in mind: to achieve excellent customer service.
From commercial and residential roofing to siding, window, and door replacement, Enigenberg Exteriors delivers 110% customer satisfaction from the first hello to the final walkthrough. Visit enigenberg.com for more information or give them a call at 219-365-2837. Enigenberg Exteriors, restoring hope one project at a time.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here, back with you from Lake Central High School in St. John. So we're getting you this action here between two of the top 4 teams in Class 4A in the state of Indiana. On the ground is Kate Renshin leading things off over to short and gets the out at first base. Denny still in there pitching. Rough outing for Olivia Signorino to start things up, but Denny has come in and kind of shut the door here so far. And it'll be Michaela Van Vossen back up here now in the second inning. She's already hit a 2-run homer today. On the ground, right side. This time it's Beaver. And Wood can't collect it over at first base. So I'm going to rule that an E3. I don't think, a lot of people might rule it an E4, but it looks like it was there and catchable in time. Yep, so I'm going to go E3 on that one.
Number 27, Jessie Del Toro.
So Jessie Del Toro got a single her last time up. She's in the left-handed batter's box now. Van Vossen thought about going. Takes a few steps off. She stole 26 a season ago. She doesn't care how she gets on base either, as long as she's on base. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Going to be offline. Did she get her on the foot, though? She did not. That was a pull and rudge away from the bag on the throw. But maybe had a chance at the feet, but did not. So already a stolen base here. That's the second stolen base of the season for Van Vossen after 26 last year. And again, Jessie Del Toro still up here. Ball gets away here just slightly, but able to gather there is Dwiggins. Three and 0 the count here on Del Toro. And that one misses for ball 4, so 2 on. Only 1 out here in the inning.
Up to bat, number 16, Lexi Iwema.
And now you got another big bopper in the lineup. 16 extra base hits last year. Already has a double here today, Lexi Iwema. Iwema calls time, tries to collect herself here. Don't forget to visit regionsports.com, Facebook/Region Sports Nation, and Instagram for this week's Powering Indiana Peak Performers, presented by Nika IBEW, Powering Indiana of Lake County, the region's most trusted electricians. First pitch misses for ball 1 on Iwema. And the next pitch. That one also misses. So trying to be careful with some of these heavy hitters in the lineup for Lake Central. Second inning, already the second time through the order for Lake Central. But at the top of this lineup, or most of this lineup, has not seen Denny yet. And Michaela Van Vossen going to make her way down to third with Del Toro down to second. Call it a pass ball. At least that's what I'm going to call it. Oh, maybe wild pitch. Next one to Iwema is going to be ball 4. So now the bases are loaded here in the second inning. Lake Central trying to cook here in the second inning as well. Bases loaded, only one out. Taylor Schaefer, who had a 2 RBI double back in the first inning. Had the first big knock of the season yesterday. This one bloops and will fall into shallow right. 1 run is in. They're going to throw home, but another one comes across on an RBI single from Taylor Schaefer. 3 RBIs for her in the day.
Up to bat, number 21, Tegan Tripp.
So again, 1 away here in this second inning. Base is still loaded. Here comes Tegan Tripp. That first pitch called a strike. Tegan grounded out to third base her first time up. But she moved a runner over. That was the important part. It made it a productive at-bat. That one misses for ball 1. So count evens at 1. One pitch gets away. Runners are not going to be able to advance. Ball doesn't get away far enough. On the inside part of the plate for a called strike, so count evens at 2 here for Tripp. So she's going to be looking to drive something here. Denny has it. Here's the pitch. This one on the ground, left side, picked up at short. Over to first. The throw is going to be too high. 2 runs are going to score. Are we going to say, is there an interference call? Are we moving somebody back? Because we got the base umpire that's Oh, did it get out of play and everybody moves up a base? Is that what's going on? Yep, 1 into the dugout, so gets to move up the 1 base. So 3 are going to come in to score, and that makes it 10-0 Lake Central. So Tegan Tripp gets the fielder's choice, and she gets second base out of it because of the wild throw. Nope, but they do get the out at second, so only 2 came around to score. I beg your pardon. Yep, they got the out at second. Popped up right side, trying to stay with it and make the catch. And she could not make the catch against that fencing in front of the dugout. Over there was Wood. Yeah, this is Izzy Kalinsky. We're trying to sort everything out, trying to make sure everything came across. So it's 9-0 Lake Central here in the second. They did get that out at second, so 2 runs do come around to score. Tegan Tripp down to second. This is Izzy Kalinsky, who hit that big triple last inning. Score a run now, trying to do a little bit of more damage here. Lake Central already providing a lot of the damage. 9-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch. Kalinsky fouls this one away. And makes that one onto the baseball field. You can tell our producer, Justin Cole, he wanted to run out there and try to grab that one. He wanted to field that one. We got to tell Clint out there to, he's got to stay in the protective camera zone here as this one popped up. Can't go for that one either. Got to stay inside the ride at all times. Almost out there. Clint Klaus working the camera, doing a phenomenal job, just like Justin Cole doing a phenomenal job on the production as well. And then there's me. I'm just here. This one again, lifted out and foul. I was starting to think, is that one just going to be shy of the baseball field? I was starting to think there was a lot of foul balls in the game on Tuesday. I was here Tuesday as well for that Munster game. I was wondering how many softballs in general maybe this team goes through over the course of a day. There's been a lot to go out. Now, a lot of them don't come back. Swing and a miss, and the inning comes to an end. Lake Central sends 7 to the plate. They score a few more times. It's 9-0 Lake Central here after 2. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, this is Tim down at Tire Pros and Auto Superstore, 5200 Cleveland in Maryville. 219-887-3333 is our phone number. We've been serving the region and building relationships with our valued customers for the past 23 years. We have a wide variety of services, quality tires with the best warranty in the nation, and some of the most skilled mechanics I've ever worked with. Let us exceed your expectations. We're setting a new standard. Come on down, ask for Mike or Tim. We'll take excellent care of you. Thank you.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Hey, welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning here in St. John as Lake Central battling Penn. Two of the top teams in the state of Indiana, Class 4A. And the news is good for the Lake Central fans. Izzy Hanna will lead things off here in the third. First pitch fouled. We'll get back to the neighborhood behind us. Hanna, an NIU commit. Struck out looking her last time up. Her first plate appearance. Kind of shows bunt, pulls it back, gets the called strike, though. And Schaefer over there at short giving a little bit of encouragement to her pitcher. Maddie Such, just a sophomore. Already having a really impressive career here at Lake Central. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6 on the day. Camille Beaver now, also a strikeout victim back in that first inning. 33 games last year, hit .471. 8 extra base hits, 27 runs batted in. This one slapped to short. Schaefer gets at first for out number 2. As Ava Zachary comes up here. Single her last time up, the Notre Dame commit. Such checking her scouting report there. Either that or she's checking her step count there. I'm guessing it's the pitches that she maybe wants to throw in this at bat. Whenever I look in that particular direction, I'm checking to see my step count. This one lifted in the air, out to left, drifting back and making the catch out in left is Martin. 1, 2, 3, they go in the third. We go bottom 3. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Can't wait for summer, but dreading the heat because your old AC let you down? Don't sweat it out this summer. Call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. The professionals there can fix you up. Install a central air unit that'll last for years. Your family deserves to stay comfortable. And with a 24/7 emergency service, comfort is just a phone call away. Give them a call at 219-923-4441 or check them out on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
We go bottom of the third inning here at Lake Central. Lake Central up 9-0 here already. As they do battle against one of the best teams in the state, and this has got to feel pretty good if you're Lake Central. They beat them in the regular season, but lost to them in the semi-state, in the opening round of that 2 semi-state game that you got to play, the game in the morning or early afternoon, and then the championship in the evening. Penn lost in the championship game to the eventual 4A state champion, Hamilton Southeastern. So for Lake Central, Wainwright, Martin, and Wrenchin, your scheduled hitters here in the third. This one popped up just beyond the circle. Making the catch is Rudge. So quickly one away. And now Peyton Martin. Martin struck out looking her last time up, looking to do a little bit of damage here in the third. Keep this offense cooking for Lake Central. Pitch misses for a ball. This one fouled back to the screen. Trying to find some stats to throw at you, and when I'm looking at the wrong ones, it makes it a lot easier when you find the right ones. Even still, the right ones don't help me. It happens like that sometimes. Denny gets that one on the outer edge, but not called. So 2 and 2 the count here. So 2 and 2 the count here to Peyton Martin. Roxon fires right back to the screen. Wasn't high enough for Justin Cole to duck under to protect himself there. Justin knows the rule, though. It's always protect the equipment first. Sacrifice yourself for the equipment. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate this time. She got rung up on the inside part last time. But a quick 1-2 so far here in the third. Kate Wrenchin comes up here, taking her talents next season to Northwestern. And she is set to be teammates. She takes that one for strike 1. Set to be teammates in 2 seasons with Logan Rumble of Penn over in right field over there. Rumble also a Northwestern commit. Trying to be some Wildcats up there in Evanston. I'm still waiting to put down some Indiana State commits here for our guy Justin Cole over here. He's a big Indiana State Sycamores guy. Pitch missing outside. Wrenchin technically 0 for 2. She reached and scored a run in the first off an error. Then grounded out in the second. This one couldn't be caught out at first. Nobody covering first. And Wood just couldn't slap that leather together. And that's got to be, I'm going to go E3 on that one as well. It was in the glove. Hate giving errors at this level, but Van Vossen digging in here. 1 for 2 on the day. She also reached on an error last inning. But she's remembering that first at bat. Runner down to second. Slides off the bag for just a moment, but able to get back in there safely. So a stolen base for Wrenchin. Yeah, 37 stolen bases a season ago. Is that the first of the year? Nope, second of the year for Wrenchin. This one lifted in the air, but out towards left. Van Vossen lifted one in the air earlier today and drove in 2 on a 2-run home run. 1-1 the count. Lake Central, 9 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Penn, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors. This one skips in, down to third. Wrenchin able to keep her hand on the bag, and that's another stolen base, second of the day. Yeah, that one skipped in there, so Van Vossen will take another ball there. Three and 1 the count to Van Vossen. She's trying to do a little bit of damage here. Get another run, that 10th run across the board. That 10th run becomes pivotal as we get closer and closer to the 5th inning. 10-run rule after 5 complete. So if Lake Central can get that run here, that would give Penn still 2 innings to work with. And even if they score 1, then they're in good shape. But they want to try to prevent that from happening. Pitch is upstairs, so that'll be a walk.
Up to bat, number 27.
So here comes Jessie Del Toro now. Don't forget, we got award winners we're going to hand out at the end of this one. We got the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. A run to the plate, run scores. Ball gets away into center, and Lake Central catches Penn napping a little bit. Wrenchin comes in and steals her 3rd bag of this trip. Holy cow. And steals a run. And that 10th run comes around to score. Not often you see a straight steal of home, but Wrenchin did it there. Stolen base for Van Vossen as well. All before Del Toro even sees a pitch. First one in there for a called strike. A lot of ink in the scorebook so far, Justin. There are 2 outs here in the 3rd. This one comes in, almost clips her. Did they get her at 3rd? They were going to have a dead ball here because it did hit Del Toro. So the runner's going to have to go back to 2nd. Yeah, it came in kind of close and got her on the arm. So hit by pitch, and now this will bring up Lexi Iwema with a chance to drive in a couple. Double back in the 1st, took her base on balls in the 2nd. And if you're just tuning in, a lot of people may say, they're not surprised Lake Central winning. Some people may say they are surprised Lake Central's winning. I would say everybody's surprised by the score. There would be absolutely no doubt in my mind this would be a tight ball game the entire way, but this is why they put me up here. This one in through on the left side and into the outfield. Another run is going to score. They're going to try a play at third. Are they going to get her in time? They are not. So it's going to be a double for Lexi Iwema. Scores another run, and it's 11-0 Lake Central. Nope, they're going to give her a single and then advancing on the throw. So single for Lexi Iwema. I had double, but my book's not official, so it doesn't matter. I believe, though, 5 for 7 with runners in scoring position today. That's a really impressive number. Taylor Schaefer, the senior, comes to the plate. Takes that one outside, 1-0. Schaefer 2 for 2 on the day. He's driven in 3. He's got a chance for 2 more. Popped up on the infield. Wood trying to make the catch, and she does. Just inside fair territory. But Lake Central plates a couple more. It's 11-0 Lake Central as we go to the 4th. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000-square-foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack & Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual card, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack & Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
All Lake Central as we head to the 4th inning. We've seen some of the best hands in the business today defensively on both ends. Just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Join Bricklayers Local 4 and start building your career today. Visit baclocal4.org to find out more. Logan Rumble, Phoebe Wood, and Peyton Dwiggins, your scheduled hitters here for Penn. First pitch from Such. Swing and a miss. Mentioned Logan Rumble, going to be a teammate of Kate Renchin in a couple of years. Rumble just a junior, but she's committed to Northwestern, just like Kate Renchin of Lake Central. So that one on the inside part of the plate for a called strike. So quickly 0-2 on Rumble. Fouled back to the screen. 6 strikeouts on the day so far for Maddie Such. She went the distance on Tuesday, all 7, striking out 14. Compiling even more here today. She's at 20. So you figure 20 strikeouts, and that would be 10 innings so far this season, Justin. She had 19 and 9. You know, we look at some of the greatest pitching performances in baseball at 20 strikeouts, and she's close to eclipsing that 1-2 the count here on Rumble. Such. Checking in on our scouting report there. Rears back and fires. Outside part of the plate for the strikeout. We mentioned 148 strikeouts a season ago, already 21 here to start the 2025 campaign. Through 10 1/3. Swing and a miss for strike one on Phoebe Wood. Phoebe Wood also one of those strikeout victims earlier, as this one is foul down the third baseline there. Do got some action in the Lake Central bullpen a little bit there. Get you that number here in just a moment. Looks to be... It looks like number 33, but I don't see a 33 listed on my roster. We'll find out. We'll get you the number. Jada Lewis is that number, I believe. Is that a... Yep, over there. Jada Lewis. One misses outside. Good battle here from Phoebe Wood. And been quickly 0-2, and now working that one there. Outside. Just missing outside. Wainwright couldn't squeeze that one. Not that he would have been called a strike anyway, but comes down low. Martin, Iwema, Del Toro from left to right in the outfield. Wrenchen and Schaefer on the left side. Van Vossen and Tripp on the right side. Matty Wainwright getting the start today behind the plate for Such. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. So here comes Peyton Dwiggins, the Eastern Illinois commit. She got a single back in the second inning, trying to get something going offensively for Penn. That one on the outer edge for the strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So we mentioned 22 strikeouts in 10 and 2/3 innings. And she's only a sophomore. Plenty more to build on this career for Maddie Such as that one comes upstairs. You know, recently we talked about Peyton Pepkowski, who used to pitch here for Lake Central as well, attends Loyola University. She just had her 600th career strikeout, Justin. Pretty big, significant number for anybody. The 1-2. Foul back behind us. Look out, Clint Klaus. He wanted it. He wanted it. Warm-ups are done in the LC bullpen. I can't really tell if anybody's in the Penn bullpen. Doesn't appear to be. Still 1-2 here on Peyton Dwiggins. Low for ball 2. So 2-2, the count here. We're in the top of the 4th inning, Lake Central. The big lead right now. Popped up. Second base. Van Vossen gets that one. And we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Lake Central up. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Halfway through 4, we have a score. Lake Central.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Our hero, Lantern Man, faces off against a nefarious insurance swindler.
I'll trick them into a contract and just keep raising the rates.
Luckily, they can make a call to Crow Company's Lantern Man. He's always ready to protect families from the insurance swindler.
I can easily defeat your overpriced policies. Fair prices always prevail when you call me, the Crow Company's Lantern Man. Crow Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. New pitcher in for the Penn Kingsmen. Got Margaret Bell in now at pitcher in the circle. And we have a pinch hitter in the lineup for Lake Central as well, as Sophia Beals will pinch hit for Tegan Tripp. Maybe a full lineup change, but not 100% right now. And again, new pitcher Margaret Bell in to relieve Denny. There's a couple of new changes here as we're just updating our scorebooks and scorecards here in the press box. First pitch into Beals. Misses inside for ball one. Yeah, games like this is where you get some of the players who maybe haven't had opportunities quite yet, but we're only in game number 2 of the season. Both teams coming in 1-0.
Number 17, Margaret Bell.
Checking to see if there's any other defensive changes around the infield. Not sure. We'll keep our eyes out. Appears to be the same all the way around. 3-1 the count here on Beals. And that'll be a base on balls to start things up here in the fourth. So I have another pinch hitter here, Maddie Bickle.
Number 34, Maddie Bickle.
So this spot in the lineup was 1 for 2. This one on the ground. This one smashed into third or into left field, past third for a hit. That was a pretty hard hit ball right there. Moves the runner into scoring position. 2 on, nobody out. And Maddie Wainwright will jump in here. She's 0 for 2 on the day, looking to get an RBI here. Yeah, that thing was torched on the left side and into left. Runners take their leads off after the pitch. So Wainwright takes ball 1. Wainwright does have an RBI to her name today, though. 2-0. Count here to the sophomore. Like Lake Central, it's been all of them today. Offensively, this one ticketed out to left, and it's going to be over the head of Kronwitter. One run is in. Throw to third is not going to be in time. And it's going to be a single for Maddie Wainwright, but she gets the RBI to go along with it.
Look at that. Number 12, Peyton Martin.
So by my unofficial count, this is definitely me 100% not knowing, well, just kind of doing the math in my head. 6 for 9 with runners in scoring position, as Maura Folly will be the courtesy runner out at second base for Wainwright. And another pinch hitter for Lake Central, Jada Lewis.
Sorry, that is number 33. That would be Jada Lewis.
So Bickle on third, Folly on second, and now this one, short roller to Rudge. Runner's going to head down to home. The slide in, safe, throw down to third. Folly is in, running to third. I feel like she got a little bit of a late break. So now it is 12-0 here for Lake Central.
She is 12. Up to bat, number 19, Kate Renton.
So Lewis is out on the 6-3 put out. But she gets an RBI out of it, so not too shabby. Kate Renchin takes that first pitch for a strike. And that one misses for Renchin. There's a really nice article written recently in the Tribune about Maura Folly over there at third base right now. She's going to be attending St. Louis University. This one ticketed down the right field line, and it is a fair ball. Folly will come in and score. Renchin's motoring around the bases, and she's up with a stand-up triple to make it a 13-0 ball game. I'm sorry, 14-0 for Lake Central. But anyway, to finish on Maura Folly, planning on attending St. Louis University next season. She wants to study data analysis and have a goal of working in Major League Baseball. She knows that's a lofty goal, but feels like she can achieve it. It's a really great article on her. Teammates have a lot of really positive things to say about her. It's always great when your teammates back you up as Michaela Van Vossen digs in here. 14-0 Lake Central here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Slow breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. Van Vossen, 2 on the day, but she has scored 3 times. She has been on base every single plate appearance. 2-run home run in the first. Reach on the air in the second. Walked in the third. To be determined here in the fourth. Up the middle. Through for the base hit. Another RBI. 15-0 Lake Central. Eight of 12 unofficially on the day with runners in scoring position. It looks like we may have... Yep, there's Maura Folly. As we mentioned just a moment ago, as she comes in after scoring for Maddie Wainwright out there. So I was too early on the storytelling, Justin. I got to refine my skills there. Came in as a courtesy runner, then now comes in here to pinch hit. Polly chops it up the middle, picked up by Rudd. She can't handle it, and it'll be an infield single. So one out in the air to left. And this is a home run for Lexi Iwema. A 3-run blast. And the score just keeps inflating for the Indians. 18-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. This is feeling like one of the days that the wind was blowing out. This is where, everyone wants to run to the bat rack. First pitch is this one in the air, out to left, and making the catch just by the line there for Taylor Schaefer. And that is out number 2. So Beals, who led off this inning, comes back around and has a chance to bat here again in the fourth. Swing and a miss over the breaking ball from Bell. Penn had to take about a 95-minute bus ride to get here today, starting on time. Breaking ball in there for the strike. Something to be said about coming off the bus a little bit, but they got here in time to kind of do their warm-ups like they normally would. It's one of the tough things about road games like this. On the ground, left side, Rudge gets the final out of the fourth inning. We go to the fifth. Penn has a lot of work to do. We're going to break. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the Nika Contractors and Electrical Workers of Local 531.
Hey, welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in from wherever you may be tuned in from. We did have a relief pitcher appearance for Penn. We've had a couple, actually, and those pitching changes are brought to you by Ennigenberg Exteriors, the hurlers for today. Brought to you by Ennigenberg Exteriors, a premier provider of roofing and siding services with over 40 years of experience. Check them out on the web at ebergexteriors.com. That's Berg with a U. B-U-R-G. ebergexteriors.com. Checking to see a little late defensively getting out there for Lake Central, trying to see who's going where at the moment. They're probably thinking about maybe making a couple of changes, and it looks like they are going to bring Lewis out to pitch. So Lewis out to pitch. We'll bring you all the changes here in just a moment. Trying to piece it all together. So Lewis in to pitch for Such, who did a phenomenal job today. Went 4 innings, striking out 8, only giving up the 2 hits, not giving up a run. So Lake Central, that's the other thing I haven't even talked about yet. Lake Central has yet to give up a run this season. So through 11 innings this season, Justin, no runs scored against Lake Central. Pretty impressive. So we have a pinch hitter here for Penn. Number 9, Carson Petty, in to hit now. In the top of the 5th inning, on the ground to third base, over to first for out number 1. I believe that is still Kate Wrenchen over there at third. And we've got a new first baseman over there. That is Maddie Bickle. Another pinch hitter here for Penn. Number 16, Charleston Swiger. So Lewis is going to step off the rubber, waiting for her sign that she wants. This one fouled away for Swiger. First plate appearance of the day. Top of the 5th inning. Penn has to score at least 9 here in this inning to keep the game moving. Already one out here in the first. This one chopped foul behind the plate. Wrenchen still charging at it, though. Pitch misses low to Swiger, so 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch on the ground. Schaefer gathers, throws, gets the out. 6-3 on the put out. Now here comes Addison Zachary. Get everybody batting from that left side here in this 5th inning. Called strike to Zachary. Not a whole lot of offense. Last base runner came back in the 2nd inning. 9 have been retired in a row for Penn. Popped up. Left side coming in and charging to make the catch. Morafali out there in left to make that one. A very nice play, and Lake Central does the thing. They get the win, 18-0, and that's the part of it that's going to be a little surprising when people read the box score. Not so much that it was necessarily a win for Lake Central today. These are two really good squads going at it, but the score itself is the one that might be a little bit more shocking to everybody. All right, let's go ahead and just name our award winners for the day. We've got our Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Crowell Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the softball diamond. We're going to go with, let's see, we had a really good day offensively. I'm going to go Michaela Van Vossen, got the 2-run home run, had an RBI single, reached all 4 times today, and scored all 4 times as well. So we'll go superhero of the game, Michaela Van Vossen. And now we've got our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game. Brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. We're going to go with Ava Zachary. Had a single in this one at the very first hit of the ball game for Penn. Made a couple of nice plays out there at third base for Penn. So had a really nice game all around. And then your play of the game brought to you by Ironworkers Ironworkers 395. To find out how you can become a union worker, visit ironworkers395.com. And we're going to go with the 3-run home run by Lexi Iwema for our Ironworkers 395 play of the game. Really put this one out of reach for Penn. Made it an 18-0 ball game, but a 3-run blast late in this one for Lexi Iwema. Our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our operations manager, Rich Castillo, our coordinating producer, Zach Miller, and our sports director is Mike Dewan. Your broadcast crew is, well, myself, Michael Brenner, along with Justin Cole and Clint Klaus. Gentlemen, very nice job today. Big thanks to Beth Zachary and Yvette Tovar, the coaches for both Penn and Lake Central, respectively, for helping us get ready for today's game, along with Jeff Hart and Chris Enyart, the athletic directors for both schools. And, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you all, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you very much. Stay tuned. Plenty more baseball, softball coverage coming your way here in the next few days. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Our hero, Lantern Man, faces off against a nefarious insurance swindler.
I'll trick them into a contract and just keep raising the rates.
Luckily, they can make a call to Crow Company's Lantern Man. He's always ready to protect families from the insurance swindler.
I can easily defeat your overpriced policies. Fair prices always prevail when you call me, the Crown Company's Lantern Man. Crown Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Hi, this is Tim down at Tire Pros and Auto Superstore, 5200 Cleveland in Maryville. 219-887-3333 is our phone number. We've been serving the region and building relationships with our valued customers for the past 23 years. We have a wide variety of services, quality tires with the best warranty in the nation, and some of the most skilled mechanics I've ever worked with. Let us exceed your expectations. We're setting a new standard. Come on down, ask for Mike or Tim. We'll take excellent care of you. Thank you.